Alright, greetings to my fellow peace blunderers. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, haven't talked to you in a while. Haven't talked to you for about a week actually. For a week precisely. Haven't talked to you since last stream on Tuesday. And yeah, just back from a tournament. It's been bloody hell. It's been a pain in the ass, that tournament. I enjoyed it. Ultimately, I guess, question mark, 3 question marks. But yeah, I have a lot to say about that tournament. Not now though. I'm planning to release a couple of videos where I'm gonna be looking at my games and I just, be analyzing them and talking through what happened. If there is a demand for that, if there is, because let's face it, when I was reviewing some World Championship games, the demand wasn't that high. Oh, welcome back, Stuff. How are you doing? What's the result? Yeah, I'll tell you in a minute. And yeah, if there is a demand for that, I can start bringing back some of my previous classical tournaments as well into the mix, and start looking at the games. I think one section of people that is definitely going to be useful for are the people who are just starting their sort of tournament practice, and if they are looking forward to playing like in a big FIDE rated tournament, then a lot of what I have to say will be useful as to what the experience may look like, etc, etc. And of course, like slow classical games, they are usually more instructive than most stuff that you play online. Welcome to the stream, LWM. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you guys are doing fine. After all, it's a Tuesday, which means the Monday sort of lag should be over by now, and you should be right in the middle of the working week, so you should be fine. You should still be hanging in there. But if it's not like that, you let me know. Hi Leke, what's up? Alright, so when it comes to the tournament results, I don't want to spoil you. I don't want to spoil you anything. I want to keep a bit of an intrigue. Hi, the Dutch the Dutch defense sucks. Oh no. I don't play the Dutch defense, but I have respect for it. I think it's not bad. I think it's in line with a lot of stuff that I like about chess. I just don't play it. I just remotely respect it. Hi, Aditya. Show us your tournament. Sorry, show us your tournament fit. I don't want to spoil the result. I want to sort of keep an intrigue, if that makes sense. I will only spoil the results when I'll be releasing videos on my tournament. Don't disrespect an opening named after my country. Yo Sid, what's up? I'm doing fine. Back after a big FIDE rated tournament. And yeah, lots of emotions. But being back home is nice. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. I am not sure I recognize your nickname. That means you probably are new. But you play the defense. Well, actually, then it kind of makes sense. If you play the defense, that I think my personal belief is that you have the total right to say it out loud that it sucks. So yeah, in that sense, it's fair. Like, I played the Alekhine all my life, and I hand on heart can say it's bloody trash, useless. Which, not exactly what I think, but sometimes it seems like it. Is 4 out of 8 points good for the first tournament? I think it's decent. It depends on it depends on a number of factors. Depends on your expectations, on the playing field, like against who you played, and sometimes the points tally doesn't necessarily reflect the performance. You may be more happy about the points than your performance. I play e5 as black. Did you gain elo? Okay, that thing I can actually spoil a little bit, but it's not going to be a spoiler, is it? If I say I did gain a bit of elo. I gained, like, if I count correctly, because the points have not been updated. Like, the official FIDE ratings, they don't get updated until the end of the month, right? So I think if my math is correct from what I saw, I gained 6 or 7 points, which, like, is very measly. But it says absolutely nothing about how the tournament went. Let's just put it this way. But my d5 just sucks. You mean you play e5 against e4 and d5 against d4? A very interesting, very classical approach. I like it. I like it. All right. In the meantime, you know, guys, get your questions in. Nimzovich, what the bloody hell is that? Okay, I'm gonna play f4. You don't play f4 against the Nimzovich. Just don't do it at home. But yeah, I'm just gonna have some fun. Don't play f4 against knight c6. Bloody hell, you'd be crazy. So yeah, guys, get your questions in. And is it a famous player? Not in my section, no. I didn't play in the highest rated section. I wish I could, but as far as my memory goes, I don't think at that tournament we had, even in the highest rated section, we had barely any GMs. Barely any GMs, really. So the GM who won the section, like, you wouldn't know, because I don't know them. They just, you know, probably like local Polish GM. That said, during the tournament, they were giving away tickets for the Blitz tournament that is going to happen later this month, and Duda is going to be there, and you can, like, watch and stuff. Bishop a6. You want me to play Bishop a6? Not now, my friend, not now. Also, I know it's a Blitz game and stuff, so it probably doesn't matter, but I strongly recommend you, I strongly advise against trying to help me. I do appreciate the effort, but it's just that it's a little bit unfair to the opponent, and also could get me in a bit of trouble, maybe. Who knows? So yeah, I appreciate it, but let's just, let's not help me. If I can't help myself, then, you know, I'm hopeless. Yeah, Bishop a6. I want to keep that bishop. For now, at least. Okay. Okay, no problem. Hi, Deadlock. Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing, my friend? Guys, please feel free to let me know how you're doing. Ask me some questions. If you're new to the stream, welcome. We're doing this every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Just, you know, playing you guys if you're up for it, and answering your questions if there are any, etc., etc. In the meantime, we're just gonna try not to lose this one. And yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is horrible. We got away with one. Just realized that I didn't see it, which is good for me. Thank you, by the way, for the book recommendation. You mean the one? Which one? The Amateur's Mind? Did you start Amateur's Mind? Were there any disagreements or dirty play? Honestly, in all the time I've played my tournaments, I've never had any incidents once. Maybe I just was lucky. Maybe I was just lucky, but honestly, never had any incidents. Fingers crossed, we won't have them, at least for a while. I'm gonna put this nice knight on d5. It's very difficult to dislodge. If my opponent wants to dislodge it, they're gonna have to, you know, use the bishop. I can say that probably. Yeah. Knights are better now. Yeah, it's a situation where you have two knights against two bishops. I can't say my knights are better. I can't say they are better. It's undetermined still. Okay, so one knight gone, a second knight gone as well. I think that pawn is a bit too weak. I think that pawn is a little bit too weak. It's a bit too far behind. It can't be supported by any other pawn. I think I should just be able to surround it and then num 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 num. There you go. Usually knight pairs are bad. I disagree. I disagree. Honestly, I disagree. Let's not let the king in. Fine, we have the majority here. Let's just push it. Everything is just on lockdown here. Everything is in complete lockdown, and we've got an extra pawn. There we go, and we just created a pass, and we're just going to try and win. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. You see, just basic endgame technique. I'm just going to eat that. Just be cautious about stalemates. Just be cautious about stalemates. I'm looking at it at all times. But yeah, this is going to be made very, very soon. There you go. Nice. Can I play with you? Yes, of course. I never refuse a match. My friends, just let me know your chess.com nickname and I'll, give you a match. So yeah, no disagreements, no dirty play. Yeah, it was with regards to etiquette completely fine. Nothing out of the ordinary, really. Nothing out of the ordinary. Also, guys, since you're here, may as well, like the stream. Just if you just so happen to enjoy it, if you just so happen to enjoy the conversation, I always encourage you to like, because it really helps. Every like counts, and if you can do it, do it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 likes. Every like counts for creators like myself. It really helps. So thank you very much in advance, and thank you. Why did you name your channel Xglam? Very existential question. I mean, Xglam refers to like exclamation, right? So like a strong move. I thought it was like a funny idea. So there you go. Xglam as in like a strong move. Xglam, double Xglam, right? See my point? Also, I think, I'm not sure, but I just have a feeling. I have a feeling that a lot of chess channels, just in general, have the word chess in them. Like, honestly, if you take like all of the chess YouTube channels out there, it's like 60 to 70%, if not more, have the word chess in them. If you've never wondered like that, pay attention to it. Like, I think just only a few actually don't have the word chess in them, which is kind of weird. I don't think it's very common for the words to be actually in the chess name when it in the channel name when it's like a certain theme. For example, I don't know, football channels. If you are into football, like of course there is Tifo football that comes to mind, but like fan channels, like news outlets, football specific and stuff like that, they don't have the word football in them, so it's kind of weird. And I can go on with other topics. Have you ever been recognized in public? No. Why would I be? I'm not like a celebrity or anything. And here I just named myself Sin Costa Chess. Well, there you go. It's not like I intentionally wanted to avoid using the word chess in my name, but I'm just don't like it. I am the legend, but I thought I was the legend. It looks like we have one legend too many in the room. One has to go. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Now that's a language I don't understand. You were just trying to trick me there. Is that like Hindi or something? Suspicious. So, Kisi Gamers, like I said, Kias Gamers, sorry. If you want to play me, just give me your chess nickname and I will challenge you. In the meantime, I will just look for a game. You took any pictures of the playing hall? No, apart from the one that I released like on YouTube when I made a post, I don't think I did. I'm not usually taking pictures kind of guy. Yeah, bro, challenge me. I ain't your bro. Bro, don't bro me. Piss off. No, but sorry, maybe a bit too harsh. Just let me know your nickname. How can I challenge you if I don't know your nickname? Bloody hell, switch on. I will challenge you. Okay, thank you very much for your nickname. I will challenge you once I'm done with this one. All right. You are my favorite chess YouTuber. Ah, is that really true? I mean, for one, I find it hard to believe, seeing how there are so many like awesome content creators out there, and so many of them like much more popular than me. Like, I don't know, Karu, Gotham, etc. But if that's true, if you really find it helpful, then I couldn't be more appreciative. Thank you very much. I'm doing my best. Yes, you are talking in Hindi. Greetings. Yeah, I figured that. I figured that. Unfortunately, I don't speak Hindi. I do speak a bunch of languages. Hindi isn't one of them. For better or worse. I'm sending my ID. So your nickname on chess.com is literally the same as on YouTube. Okay, that clarifies some things. No chess today for me. Which is completely fine. I don't have to do it every day. Do it only when you enjoy it. I think that's a healthy habit. Alright, let's go back. I mostly follow you Gotham Chess and Chessscape. I'm not sure I've heard of Chessscape, but it looks like they should be pretty good if you're following them. I trust you to follow only the good stuff. But Dutch defense sucks. Could you please let me know, like, if you can sort of pinpoint? I can't. Okay, let me think about a second with regards to this position. If you can pinpoint, please, what you've learned from me, like what exactly I helped you improve, it would really help. Dropped into your stream. I bet you will grow this year. Blessings from India. Thank you, Vrisha. I mean, also best wishes from Poland. And yeah, just let me finish this game. I will play Kia's Gamers because they asked me to play first, and then I will play you. All right? Is that fair? Sounds fair, I think. And Sid, what do you do other than chess? You mean what exactly? Like my hobbies, or like my job? I am a boy. Did I say you were a girl? If I did, that was an accident. If I called you they, then that's because I know not to assume anyone's gender. But did I say she at some point? I don't know. I don't think I did. No problem, bro. Your puzzles are awesome. Puzzles? I don't do many puzzles though, unless but I don't do any puzzles. Not many, at least. Like, I think puzzles are not my forte. Where are you from in Poland? Let's see. So they're trying to trick me. So they thought they would trick. Shit! They actually tricked me because knight takes with check. Crap. I am from. I am subscribing. Well, thank you very much. I didn't realize you were not subscribed. It's just that I thought like rook takes, and if knight takes, rook takes mate. But the problem is knight takes with check. Let me think. It should be. We should find a way to get out of it. We're at least gonna be one exchange down. The same nature as you are now when you hit 1,000,000. What do you mean by nature? Is like what manner of behaving? I am me. There's not much I can do to change that. All right, let's take the knight. We don't have much time to be thinking about it. There you go. What about knight takes knight? Well, I just did that. I just did. Like being interactive with your viewers as you are now. Well, I'm always gonna try and be as interactive as possible. But if like, I'm not talking about myself here, but when any channel becomes big, it gets very difficult to interact with everyone because there are so many people, and you can understand why. Yeah, good game. They tricked me. You can understand why. It's impossible. It's physically impossible. Like it's not easy to like right now, sitting right now, like we have a bunch of people here, and it's already like difficult. Like chat is going like this, and I need to answer every question. Imagine if it's like 10 times more people. I regret my advice now. It's nothing wrong. What do you do for a living if you're comfortable telling how much you make from YouTube? I am completely comfortable with that. I make nothing. Zero. Zero. No, I haven't made any money from YouTube yet because I'm not monetized. And what I do for a living, well, generally speaking, I do marketing stuff. I do marketing stuff, digital marketing. Like, I don't know, just a bunch of stuff like search engine optimization, pay-per-click ads, boring stuff. It's just a job that I do. So yeah, I added you. Thank you very much. So I'm about to play with KS, and they just added me to friends. Nice. So many questions. Do you play any sports? I'll get to every one of them. Don't worry. It's just gonna take me a bit of time. So So I like cycling. I'm not. I'm an amateur cyclist. First of all, I like cycling. You know, doing long distance. You know, 50, 100 kilometers, etc., etc. It depends on the day, on the weather, and on the mood. But I haven't been able to do that since I moved to Poland because I don't have my bike here. I was planning to buy a bike soon so that I can start cycling again this summer. But yeah. I follow a bunch of sports. I follow like football. I'm a big fan of Manchester United. I know a lot about football. Tennis, snooker, it's kind of billiards also. Channel not monetized due to watch time. Correct. 4,000 hours of public watch time is not a joke. What in Poland right now? It's 7:30. It's 7:30, by the way. And I am... It's funny, I just got 7 free points. I am almost 25. I am almost 25. I'm 24, but I'm almost 25. I'm turning 25 later this month. I look like a software engineer. No, I couldn't be farther from that. Is it because of the... like? Is it like, okay, okay, I'm wearing glasses. I seem to be well spoken. Maybe. Debatable. That's it. Happy birthday in advance. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's a bit too early for that, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Messi or Ronaldo? I know as a Manchester United fan, it's easier to say Ronaldo, and you could say, well, you're a Manchester United fan, so Ronaldo. But I choose Ronaldo for other reasons, right? Because Ronaldo is more renowned for his hard work and his leadership. Messi is like a shy, quiet genius. I know it's a very generic description, but still. I would always take the hard-working one over the gifted one. Of course, I love both. Both are absolutely amazing. But Ronaldo deserves, I think, just a little bit more credit. Even though Messi probably at his peak is just like a 1% better player. But I will still always appreciate Ronaldo more. Mbappe is going since... Yeah, he confirmed... I saw the news him not confirming... I saw the news him confirming not renewing with PSG. I do not know. I don't think there are that many options for Mbappe, to be honest. I sent you a request. I just accepted it. And let's just... yeah, let's just go to friends now. And I will challenge Kias first. And then I'm going to challenge you, Vrisha. So it's all fair and square. Yeah, let me just find you by your name again. So Kartiko. Suggestions once. Sorry, what? No friends found, but I just befriended you. Alright, let's search through the members, that's fine. Yeah, there you go. Add friend. The member is already your friend. Interesting. So, chess.com is being really funny. Alright. Let's go. Good night, brother. Hope to see you again. Are you already going to bed? Alright. Well, thank you very much for coming anyway, my friend. I really appreciate it. And please do feel free to pop, to come in again, in 2 days' time. Thursday is my next stream. I am new here. What's my name, bro? You can call me by my nickname, which is Axclam. My name, I don't know if I told anyone my real name in our community. Let it stay a secret. Shh. Hush. Can I play with you? Yes. I mean, yes, Deadlock, of course. I'm literally like playing, folks. I like stuff. I don't know. I honestly don't know about Mbappe thing. No one knows. What am I gonna say? All I'm saying is like what are the options? I don't think anyone in England wants him. I think Italy is not gonna want to go to Italy. Germany doesn't sound like Mbappe. Spain, someone from Spain. But who wants him from Spain, really? I think in this position, they have a bunch of people, both in Barcelona and Real Madrid. So we're looking at what, Atletico? Mbappe at Atletico? I don't know. It's just that through the process of elimination, it's really difficult. Really difficult. If you catch my drift. Where were you during the World Cup final? I was at home watching it. I wasn't anywhere. I wasn't anywhere specifically, to be honest. I was just, at home watching it. So yeah, so we castled opposite sides, which means that we're just basically, on the race to mating each other. And I've just undermined the dark square diagonal a little bit here, which is nice, but I've got to handle these threats now as well. Let's play f5. Let's see what my opponent does. If takes on Passan, I'm happy with that. Does not take on Passan. Crap, I kind of missed that. Why did I think my pawn was defended? Jesus Christ, what's wrong with focus? That was terrible, but still okay. Let's see. I hope I can interact offline with you. You seem such a great guy. I mean, I do thank you for the compliments, but like you probably just came in 10 minutes ago. Maybe I'm giving off some nice vibes, I guess, but there's no way for sure how exactly I behave in real life. But I do appreciate the compliment. I do appreciate it. Although it doesn't sound very likely that you'll be hanging out with me IRL anytime soon, since we live in totally different sides of the world. But yeah, wants to get my queen out. So I'm 2 pawns down. It's not a big deal. We just need to focus on survival, which isn't easy to do. Let's see if they are fancying a queen exchange. I know it's counterintuitive to exchange queen when you are 2 pawns down, but it's not about having less material here. It's about getting rid of the most dangerous piece. Yeah, so there you go. I'm actually not fan of that. So that's like okay-ish. Wait until I follow every video of yours. No. I got myself a cyber stalker. Thank you. I do appreciate any kind of support, verbal or otherwise. Legit. So yo guys, yeah. Do you have any updates? Anyone? Anyone maybe wants to brag about anything on or off the board? Anyone feeling good tonight or bad? Please let me know. Maybe we can help. With the power of our communal spirit. So, still 2 pawns down. This is a bit iffy, to be fair. I'm not sure I can utilize it though. The biggest problem that my opponent has is the time. Almost minute down on time. Usually I'm in that position. I can't believe that my opponent is actually in such position at the moment. So that's a free pawn, but yeah, fine, let's take it. What's your opinion on the bishop's opening? The bishop's opening, is that the one like e4, e5, and then bishop c4? Is that the one? So yeah, let me think a little bit. Yes. I think you want to pack that. Subsea, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I'm recognizing that nickname. Welcome. Is taking the bishop good or bad? Let me think. Let's probably take it. Opens up the line, which I don't particularly like. But okay, this pawn move is whatever. Just need to play a bit faster. Sorry guys, need to concentrate a little bit. So forgive my tardiness. I'm trying to undermine the knight slightly. Yeah, so we can do this. And the pawn is going to decide. And the pawn is going to decide. Yeah, and I just dirty flag. I just dirty flag. It's not nice. But yeah. So yeah, hi everyone who just joined. Sup, Joji plays chess. I'm pretty sure about that. There was no increment. No, there wasn't. There was no increment. I just usually play people without it. So that's why I just dirty flagged you. I saw you were expecting an increment. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. It's just that, you know, I like always play people without it. Weather clocks, could you please give me your ID? My passport? How about you give me the keys to your house? But I know what you mean, like chess nickname. How about you give me your chess nickname and I challenge you, not the other way around. Yeah, so please give me your name and I'll challenge you. Send me a request, please. Yes, I'm about to do that. Yeah, sorry, Kies. I think you expected an increment. Yeah, maybe I should have said that, but yeah, it's just the way it works. Everyone who's like a channel regular knows that I don't play with increment, so that I can win dirty like this. Anyways, GG. It wasn't a good game by me. You played really well and you got me under a bit of pressure. I just got away with one. Next time you'll probably have a bit more luck. Can you send me a challenge request? Yes, I'm just working through them like in order, right? F5 was a blunder. It was. I forgot that the pawn wasn't defended. I completely like blanked. So yeah, of course it was. Yeah, a deadlock, no problem. Like, of course I'll play you. Just, you know, let me get through the queue. I'm playing Vrisha now, and then I'm gonna play you, and then I'm gonna play other people. Okay, okay. So, this check. Wait a minute, is that check legal? I mean, of course it is, but I'm just thinking how to address it. England gambit with white. That's Black Madima. Black Madima isn't great. Black Madima is a bit sus. Alright, let's go back. So Queen D7 doesn't look like a good idea. I think that these queen moves are a bit sus anyway. Queen goes there. Why did it take? Was it scared of bishop there? Probably. Probably. Let's see. It's great if you know theory. I think England gambit has a very bad reputation. This queen is almost trapped. It's just a couple of squares. This one and this one. Man, the queen looks like it's got so many, but only just a few actually. My guess is that he prepped his gambit line. No, it doesn't look like he prepped the gambit line. He would have played it differently had he prepped it. I think everyone disses England's gambit. I think it's really it's a bit crap. I think it's a bit crap. I don't think many people respect it, to be honest. Nor should they. I'll play England with you. Well, look, if I lose, I never said he prepped it well. Ah, you got me there. Yeah. The position is falling apart a little bit. Free queen. Wait, what? Ah, yeah, it was a free queen. Thank you very much. Didn't see that. Yeah, I was too focused on like discovered attacks and stuff. I was just too focused on being stupid. Sorry. But whatever. E3? No, not now. Not now. Not now. Let's play Rook E8 first. But yeah, you were right about the hanging queen, that's for sure. It's gonna be another discovered attack. We've got so many. Yeah, the position unfortunately is falling apart for Risha very quickly. Before taking the knight. Ah, you mean before taking the knight? Let's see. E3 before taking the knight. Oh, it's decent. I don't know. It's honestly, it's like this position is 50 shades of winning. It's honestly doesn't matter what you do as long as you don't hang mate. As long as you don't hang mate. Subsea, I'm not sure I am recognizing your nickname, so I need to ask you like where you from, how you found me, and you know, how long have you been playing chess. Matter of technique, exactly. And yeah, it's just I don't want to be like disrespectful to Vrisha or anything, and anything can happen. But in this position, you just pretty much chill. And when you're up so much material, and the king is like stuck in the center, like this. So yeah, it's not very pleasant to be on Vrisha's place, to be honest. Does McDonald's Poland have any special items? I'm not a big expert on McDonald's. I've got to be honest. I'm not a big expert. I don't know. I don't know. Bishop takes C. Oh snap! Now that's free queen. I am going to take. I ain't missing any one of them again. I ain't. Bishop takes H2 exclam. But yeah. I live in Germany. Been playing never seriously. I am around 1300. What was the last question again? I don't remember myself. But ja, thank you very much for also ja. Vielen Dank für die Antwort. Herzlich willkommen zum Channel. Can I play you? God of Frog. Ah, too many people want to play me. I will play everyone. It's just that there are so many people wanting to play. I need to go through the queue. I need to respect the queue. By the way, welcome, God of Frog. How are you doing, my friend? Where do you come from? Because the nickname doesn't sound very familiar. Freut mich hier zu sein. Dankeschön, Dankeschön. Es freut mich, es zu hören. Me, play me. Yes, yes. So we've got Deadlock first, and then we've got Dutch Defense Sucks, and then we've got Joji, right? So we've got 3 people in the queue in that order. I found you through YouTube recommendations. So that's yeah, that's what YouTube does. How did you get your British accent if you're not British and KS wants to play one more? Okay, I can entertain that after everyone else though. What time is it in Poland? I think I answered that. It's 7:30. It's just the way I speak. It's just the way I speak. It's the way I learned the language. I've never been to the UK or any other English-speaking country, really. It's just the way I developed my speech. Deadlock, could you please remind me, is your nickname the same? What's your chess.com nickname? Because, like, you've got to excuse my ignorance, I forgot. Can you solve puzzle type this position? Shiny teeth. Ah, right. Yeah, now. I apologize. I apologize. Now it all falls into place. That was you. That was you. There you go. Sorry. So we've got Deadlock that I'm about to play, aka Shiny Teeth. Then I am gonna play Dodge Defense Sucks, and then I'm gonna play Joji. And then did we have any other requests apart from KS who wanted to play one more? I don't think so, but if there were, please remind me. Yes, God of Frog. Apologies. Yeah, I just realized. Yep. And Aditya wanted to play. Jesus, everyone wants to play. People. I just only one me. I will try and respect everyone's wishes, but you've got to excuse I only have one head and 2 hands and 3 legs. Oh wait. Last is okay for me. Okay, I just challenged you, Shiny Teeth, and it's not going through. Let me just do it again. I have a lesson with my coach in 20 minutes. How long will you be streaming? I think for about an hour, so not like very long. But if you like really need to go, you know, I can play with you after this one if people don't mind. You know, if it's like urgent. Jumping the queue is impolite, especially British people don't like it. But okay, so we've got the Fiend Keto defense. I guess we could take that. He can, of course, he can. Let me remember what you're supposed to do here. Is it Queen B3? Or I'm gonna look stupid. Can't remember. How much do you think Man City paid Lukaku for that terrible performance in the Champions League final? Lukaku hasn't been good for like 2 seasons now, I'm afraid. So yeah, doesn't look like he's really coming back to tip-top shape anytime soon. So God of Frog is from England, grew up in France and can speak Polish. Ah, nice, interesting. So I actually cannot speak Polish really well, but because I am from Belarus, born and raised, and Belarusian is very similar to Polish, you know, it helps a lot. I never learned Polish in my life, like consciously. All Polish that I know comes from my general language experience and everything that I've managed to absorb so far living here for about a year. So there you go. Attacked my queen. That's not very nice. I'm thinking queen c2 or queen... let's go queen c2. So yeah, guys, I'm sorry if I missed any of your questions. Is because the chat is going really quickly and there are so many people wanting to play me, and also I have to be playing the game as well. So if I missed anything, please let me know. I'm always eager to like answer stuff. Geez, you're using YouTube for streams? Yeah, Dan, I've done it for a while. I don't know why you just realized it. That's a decent tactic that I missed, but we're gonna try and see what we can do after rook here, for example. I would expect maybe like rook take. I don't know. So it's like a counter tactics, if you will. Yeah, rook takes. Let's see. Let's do the material count. Next. No, I don't like that outcome. How about we go here? I was thinking what happens if queen takes, and I did not like that. Exactly. Because it doesn't help. But now, you know, the opponent is under a little bit of pressure, because this bishop looks like it's indefensible, and the rook cannot really defend it. I mean, it can, but it's gonna, you know, regret it. And that's why Shiny Teeth is thinking. He's thinking very hard. He's thinking very hard. Yeah, I don't think that helps, though. I can just take the bishop. And, you know, if rook takes, I can take here. And we have regained material equality. I almost hung my bishop, so let's not do that. I almost took there, like, automatically. I almost took there. Okay, that's fine by me. So what do we have? We have an extra piece for 3 pawns. You've got to favor an extra piece in this position, especially since it's the bishop. You simply got to do that. I'm just putting the rook on the 7th, one after another. That's all we're doing. Always put your rooks on the 7th. This is where they are the most dominant and best, as indicated by this position, honestly. You can't think of a better pair of rooks than this one, almost. This check is not going to matter. We've got Luft, and this pawn is about to be dead as well. Let's play here just for, you know, shits and giggles to secure that pawn. So we've got 2v2. All right, let's retreat with the king. If takes, I can take that pawn. So these things are sort of interconnected. I can attack this pawn a 3rd time if I so wish. Takes, yeah, takes. This is fine. Takes this. I'm gonna take with the rook. Like a very easy path to victory. And yeah, I could just do this cheeky little move now. Yeah, a bit of a cheeky one. Is Belarus a bit of an unstable place? But boy, that's an understatement. That's an understatement. So unstable, I had to run away from there as fast as I could, so I don't get arrested. But yeah, GG Deadlock, GG, GG. By the way, people, if you're here, new or not new, regular, whatever, thank you everyone for coming. It's a real pleasure, and I do encourage you to like the stream if you don't mind. If you just so happen to enjoy it, it helps massively. Every like counts towards great success. I'm winning, by the way. Very interesting. Well, that's because I just I sacked my rook. Not winning, but a draw. You mean even like in this position? The rook, yes. Okay, so God of Frog, my friend, if you're still here and if you're still up to play, then I do ask you to give me your chess.com nickname so I could do that. Yes, good. So just let me know your name. No, before sacking. Yes, I can, like, look, in this position, an extra piece against 2 pawns versus 4 on the same side. Yeah, it looks like a draw, to be honest. Please play me. Yes, I remember, Joji. I remember. Any good Belarusian football players or clubs? Not at the moment, no. Not at all. The most famous Belarusian player that I can think of historically, at least in recent history, is Alexander Hleb. He played for Arsenal, and he also briefly played for Barcelona, which was a terrible mistake, by the way. Hleb was a decent player in Arsenal in mid-noughties, and he went to Barcelona because he thought he was good enough. But what he didn't realize was that he was going to compete for the number 10 position with, guess who? Messi. It was 2008-2009 season where he went from Arsenal to Barcelona, and from that day he always called it the biggest mistake of that career. Basically killed his career. All right. So let me challenge our friend. Got a frog right there. There you go. Modern defense. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see what the modern defense does with my pseudo-Austrian. I always play a fool. What do you think of the game that we played? Oh, it was a funny one. Oh, I've heard of him. It depends on how old you are. It depends on how old you are. Whether you know, heard of Gleb or not. Because let's face it, if you were born... Like, if you are underage, probably you haven't heard of Gleb. Approximately. Can you play? My username is CookieCookie363. Welcome to the stream, Cookie. How are you doing, my friend? Yes, I am gonna play, you know, everyone, just that there is a queue. So, you gotta respect the queue. I don't know, what did you think of the game that we played, Deadlock? What did you make of that? Cookie, where do you come from? What country? Alright, so let's play here. Let's try to make use of the fact that the Black King is still in the center, trying to make something happen in the center. If pawn takes, which probably is gonna happen, I'm gonna take with the d pawn, I guess. This is what you want to do, usually, to block that bishop, although this taking here opens up the f-file. I don't know. I'm from America! Right, what state? What state then? Like, I'm confused. It feels like taking with the f-pawn is a bit more proactive move, but taking with the d pawn is better long term. Let's take this one. Yeah, let's do short term. Illinois, right? Okay, good stuff. Illinois. What time is it right now in Illinois? I wonder. Good question. Does it get lonely living alone in a foreign country? A lot. I think I'm just really bad with it. I think many other people deal with that sort of thing a lot better than I do. It's just kind of a my thing, really. I think, yeah, it does get lonely. It does get lonely, but because the situation in Belarus is so bad, and in the region in general, I do get my friends also to relocate over here over time. You know, it seems like more and more people are coming here or to go into other countries, if that makes sense. So yeah. So we've got the semi-open f-file. We've got a bit of a, you know, we've got a decent center, although the d pawn is slightly vulnerable. It's protected decently enough. And we right now gonna, well, depending on what my opponent is gonna do. A bit of a time-wasting move perhaps, because yeah, now I can do this. I can liquidate one pair of rocks, and I've got this file at least temporarily, which is nice. Also, how did the tourney go? You're not the first person to ask this question, Shiro. Like I said, I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm gonna tell more in the upcoming videos, okay? Second opinion is that it gets lonely sometimes, but it was absolutely worth it. Studying abroad. Oh, where did you study? I can't imagine that, you know. I mean, the German education system is, in my opinion, is, you know, very good. Some of the best in Europe. But, you know, I guess you just wanted a different experience. Here, Germany. You mean you're not originally from Germany, you came there. And my next I think I'm not German. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Um, fair enough. Yeah, I mean that studying in Germany, absolutely, absolutely life-changing experience. Like, there's no doubt about that. I've got a brilliant knight over here, which is really nice. Am I next? Knight takes c6. No. Knight takes c6. Hey, wants to get rid of my knight. How about I get rid of your bishop then? Get rid of the bishop. Get rid of the bishop. 7 seconds. Yeah, that's just a time pressure thing. Yeah, just a time pressure thing. Just a time pressure thing. Good game, my friend. I think you held on quite well until, you know, time got to you. Where are you from originally then, if you don't mind me asking? GG, my friend. Yeah, like I said, it was the time pressure that got to you in the end. Can you see any sacrifices? It's not my job to say that. It's not my phrase. Who is next? If I remember correctly, so we played God of Frog, and now we're going to play the Dodge Defense Sucks. Is the next in queue. Could you please remind me your nickname? And Joji is next after Dodge Defense Sucks. Yes. And then the US. All right. Interesting. So you swapped America for Europe in terms of like studying. Probably like, is it more of a financial decision, seeing how much college costs in the US? Or if you're still streaming in an hour, I will be back. I don't know. I got a frog. I don't know. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, random person. There you go. There you go. Just give me a second. Random person. Let me add you to friends. Mr. Or Miss. Probably a Mr., but maybe a Miss. There you go. Just sent you a challenge. There's definitely one upside. Fell in love with German culture and society. Yeah, I mean, it's not a difficult one to love. I think Germany is a great country. Has its downsides sometimes, you know, bureaucracy and sometimes not the most digitalized country, it feels like. But still. What do you often eat in Poland? Is the traditional food good? Well, one thing I can say for definite is that Polish cuisine has a lot in common with other Eastern European cuisines, such as Belarusian, for example. So, you know, we can talk about so-called traditional Polish dishes all we like, but a lot of them will be just variations of Belarusian dishes. Or the other way around. I'm not saying like Belarusian dishes are like the OG ones. All I'm saying is they may have different names, but in essence they're more or less the same. Maybe like one ingredient is switched around a little bit, etc., but still. So like Eastern European cuisine is always going to be very, very similar. You know, when you go from one country to another. So like potato pancakes, dumplings, or like pierogi as you would call them here. Like what else? What else I can think of? Cabbage rolls, right? So it's all more of the same. So it's not there is no adjustment period to that sort of thing, if that makes sense. There is definitely no adjustment period. It's a good question. Like, I'm liking your questions, though. I hope I can satisfy you with some answers. I hope my answers satisfy your questions. You're asking some really good ones tonight. So yeah, Sub moved when was 10, which is I was just very young. I thought that we were talking maybe like university education, so maybe moving around the age of 17, 18. But yeah. So did you graduate from like a gymnasium or like a Realschule? Do you prefer having a queen or 2 rooks? By the way, people, since Shira reminded me, I'm gonna integrate and add into the stream. Whoa, snap. I do recommend you guys to go and find my video on queen versus 2 rooks in balance. I think it's a very good one for explaining the intricacies and all the nuance behind the different positions in which the queen is better or 2 rooks are better. Honestly, sure, there is no answer to your question because it is really 50-50, pretty much. In some positions, queen is better. In some positions, 2 rooks are better. 2 rooks, only right answer. Gymnasium, ah, right, so you're a smart cookie, Sap. Ah, right, good stuff, good stuff. See, that this move is very, very painful to face. No, your answers do not satisfy me. Bloody hell, no. Where do I find the rope and soap so I can hang myself? Can you do a tutorial on how to win a queen versus rook? I have a short about it, but I never got to do a long video about it. You can find my shorts as well on queen versus rook. But it's like, when we talk about queen versus rook, it's too difficult to describe on a short if the person is being really resilient and they are employing 3rd rank defense or 6th rank defense. You know, it doesn't matter how you call it. It can get a bit tricky to win. But, you know, it's a decent idea, and it's always one I keep in mind for the future. You know, queen versus rook endgame. But just haven't got to do it yet. Haven't got to do it yet. So I guess random person is maybe counting on a stalemate. Let's make sure that there is no stalemate. And bang. Yeah. And bang. Man, that's almost stalemate. But I'm not gonna allow it. Still have the pawn move. Bang. Two rooks, only right answer. To be honest, GG, my friend, GG. I think I just got you a little bit surprised in the opening, although let's face it, the first couple of mooks were, you know, good, but your sensor fell apart really quickly and you didn't necessarily know how to deal with that. Is the Alakine supposed to entice your opponents to overextend? Yes, that is the idea. Am I next? No, Cookie, I'm afraid. We've got still, I think, a couple of people. But yes, I will get to everyone. So, yes, next up is Joji. Joji, could you please let me know your nickname again? I think I lost it. If you ever gave it. I can try to scroll through the chat, but I'm not seeing it. From a random starting position, it's hard to tell you about the Philidor position, but how to get there. Philidor position? Unless I'm confusing some things, like the Philidor position isn't queen versus rook. Unless there is the Philidor position that is also in queen versus rook. Maybe it's just a different name for like a 6th rank defense. There is another one. Ah, so 6th rank defense is the Philidor position. I just didn't know that. You know, for me, the Philidor position is the Philidor position. You know, with a pawn and the rook. So, yeah. I didn't know that. Thank you very much for explaining that. I didn't know that, you know, you call Philidor position is the 6th rank defense. I didn't know that. So, Joji, I'm still waiting for your nickname. If you want to play me, now is your chance. Also, guys, feel free to like the stream if you have enjoyed it so far. It's really appreciated, and it really helps, you know, with like YouTube recommendations and stuff, because, you know, my videos, they don't get much exposure yet. Hopefully they will get more if you guys like the stream. I'm not very good at chess. I am crap at chess, Cookie. I am just awful, so I can totally relate. And, you know, don't feel bad about it. I don't think... It's nothing to be sad about. What's your opinion on tile variation? I would rather get your nickname, Joji, so that I could challenge you. But answering your question, I think it's one of the best variations to try and play against the Alakai. I think it's, very aggressive and very nice. Very nice. That's my opinion. I don't play it myself, but I do have a positive opinion on it. Mate, you just created your account yesterday. That looks very sus. That looks very sus. I hope you're not gonna, like, be, cheating against me. You've got so many victories. Ay, ay, ay. 95 accuracy. Ay, 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 ay. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. If you are using some sus engines, then I don't recommend you using them against me. That's one thing I can say. How many people are playing before me? I think it's just this. I think it's Joji right now, and Aditya wanted to play, and KS wanted to play a rematch. So it's basically 3 people, and then you. After Joji, me. Aditya said he didn't mind being last. That's what he said. But yeah, I think Aditya waited enough. So yeah, so Aditya, and then you, and then Cookie. My friends play on the ID. Well, still looks a bit sus. Not sure. Like I did. One of them is an IM, or your friend is an IM. That sounds less and less believable the more you say it. I just throw you a challenge again. We don't know even the sea of chess. Correct. So is sparkling water everywhere? I think it's like generally everywhere in every country. I don't think it's specific to Poland. What's your favorite type of food? I am from Belarus, and Belarusians are notorious for eating potatoes. And if you didn't know, I'm gonna give you a nice piece of trivia. Belarus doesn't, get the top position in every rating. But what it is, by far, the top one in the world is the consumption of potatoes per capita. Not in total volume, but per person. Per person, Belarus is like in first place above anyone else, like I think by some margin. So as a Belarusian, I do enjoy potatoes in all kinds of forms, boiled, mashed, fried, baked, all that stuff. Would you play me? I never cheat. I never said you did. It looks sus. I literally challenging you a 3rd time. My stream was showing. I see I'm waiting for opponent. Let me challenge you again. Another challenge is sent your way. Sparkling water is a very European thing, and I'd say especially German. I really see it in the US, for example. Wow, that's a good point. I've never been to the US. I just assumed it was a very universal thing. Can you 1v1 me? Joji, this is your last chance. I cannot wait for you for an eternity. It's like a 3rd or 4th challenge I'm sending you. I'm still waiting for a reply. We still have people to play. Other people, I mean. Ah, there you go. Finally. Looks like the game is on. Yeah, Joji, if I see any signs, or if I get any sniff of some silly engines, then you will know my wrath. Can we play with increment? We could. Exo, welcome to the stream. Where do you come from, my friend? You hung a pawn. I did not. You know, this is not hanging of the pawn. Like, this pawn isn't hanging. You can take it, but you shouldn't. This is a legit thing. You know, you can go, you know, switch on the engine, you can set up this position, and you will say that this pawn should not be taken. Have you stayed in Europe your whole life? Have you been to Asia? The answer is no. I've not been to Asia. It's just that, well, I've been to Russia many times, but I've been to the European part of Russia, so that doesn't count. So I guess, yes, I have stayed in Europe my whole life. I've never been to Asia. In that sense, yes. I'm just thinking where I want to retreat. Let's go back to c6. I was thinking like here, and then takes, and then takes, and ooh, castle's queen style. Bloody hell. Very aggressive. But okay. Very aggressive. Why do that? Why do that? Why no tournaments today, by the way? Tournaments are a Sunday thing. We do them every week on Sunday. We don't do them like on the weekdays. Russian accent, correct. I mean, I am a native Russian speaker, but I don't speak with an accent. But sometimes I can do it, you know. Sometimes I can speak like Russian, like, you know, Russian speaks English, and I think it's, you know, it's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny because let's see, takes, and I don't want to lose my bishop, so I'd rather lose this bishop, to be honest. Like, I don't mind losing this bishop. Russian accent. Sorry, queen, is it with queen b6? Queen b6 hangs my queen, I'm afraid. I don't want to do that. Well, unless you want me to lose. I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair. That's fair. Man, I don't know. My knight is hanging. Everything. How about we don't hang the knight? Let me think. My knight doesn't have a buttload of decent squares, unfortunately, but yeah, it's alright. We can defend it. I need to watch my back rank issues. I might be tempted to play h6 at some point just to give myself a bit of load. Material is equal. I think this king is a bit more sus than mine, but we'll see. This is kind of perfect. What do you mean? What's perfect? My play? I don't think my play is perfect. And I don't think you were talking about my play either. Bang. The game. Oh yeah, the game is absolutely perfect. I think I'm alright. So, goes here. I got an 1850 in the game review. I don't want to I don't want to disappoint you, and I don't mean to demoralize anyone, like, honestly. I'm all for encouragement, but these performance review ratings that the chess.com gives, they're so crap. They're nothing close to like reality. Absolutely nothing to do with reality. Unfortunately. Like, they're so massively inflated. Massively inflated. Okay, so we're in a bit of a problem here because, you know, the knight is hanging, and I don't like that, but okay. So, like, honestly, never listen to this bullshit. Never listen to this. As much as it maybe would bring you some peace, bring you a little bit of peace, thinking that you are playing at this level, unfortunately these ratings are just full of crap. Rook d7. I'm afraid I don't have time to be thinking about things much. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast like Sonic. Sonic. Let's just preemptively play this. Maybe rook here. Oh, that's really sucky. But okay. What's the highest rated you ever were? In Blitz, like 2000. In Rapid, I've got the highest rating right now, which is 21 something, 2170 something. How do you have 15,000 subs, but only 10 likes and 11 people watch this stream? It's just YouTube. It's just YouTube. But I can tell you why. I got like a massive influx of subscribers from like 1 or 2 shorts. And like I remember waking up late 2022 and my subscriber count went like this. And the problem is when you get subscribers from shorts is that they're not very interested usually in long form content. And if you click the subscribe button from shorts, it doesn't make you like a normal subscriber where you get notification bells. It's just almost like a useless subscription, really. And it kind of sucks a little bit. Like my subscribers don't even see my videos because they subscribe from shorts and they don't get notification bells. Like I look at my YouTube stats and I see that only like less than 2% of subscribers have notification bells on, whereas the normal amount is anywhere between 10 to 30%. I have less than 2. But that's because 99% of my subs are from shorts, and when you subscribe from shorts you don't get that option of, you know, switching on a notification bell, and it doesn't do it by default. So that's the explanation. So yeah, I hope that explains it. Please show me the review I want to see. I'm sorry, Joji, we don't have time for the review. I've got a bunch of people to play still. I've got Aditya to play, I've got Kies to play, and I've got also Cookie and Exo now. Yeah, sorry, Exo, we just got a bunch of people to play. I've got like a queue still. So, Aditya, what's your name? Let me challenge you. I will play everyone, just, you know, it's gonna take me a bit of time, people. Alright, yeah. So, yeah, how could I forget? Sorry. Sometimes these things do get a little bit juggled in my mind. I can't agree on the game review and the analysis. The inaccuracy, the position is far from being true. No, the game review is fine itself. It's just that the performance rating it gives at the end is absolutely ridiculous. Like, absolutely ridiculous. It's like not even 500 points more than it needs to be. Even more than that. Maybe 600 points higher than it needs to be. So yeah. That's an interesting move. What is that? We'll see. I think the problem with this move is that after bishop takes, knight c6 isn't very pleasant. But yeah, you don't defend that pawn with the bishop, I'm afraid. That this is a very, like, this never gets played. This never gets played. So yeah, I just take the bishop. No, I mean you play a decent move and it calls you stupid. That's also true. Actually, again, another commercial, if you so wish. I have a very good video I made a while ago, to be honest, like about half a year ago, honestly, but it's still a very good one, still very relevant. It's called Why You Shouldn't Trust Game Review. And by that, I mean the game review function on chess.com. I put it quite nicely there. And a lot of people liked it, said it changed their perspective on the game review feature in chess.com. Ever played Football Manager? Actually, I'm familiar with the concept. Of course, I know what Football Manager is, but you may be surprised, but it's not my type of game. Not my type of game. I never tried getting into it. Never tried, but I know it may sound like it's my type of game, but in actuality, it's not. If I want to play something football related, I'll play FIFA. I'll just be a basic bitch. I'll play FIFA. But I haven't done that in a while either, to be honest. I can take that pawn, kind of, but I don't want to. I would rather, like cast and stuff. But I can see I can see where you're coming from. I can totally see that. Alright. Who's your favorite footballer? I don't really have a favorite footballer. I'm a Manchester United fan. And I'll struggle to pick a favorite footballer even in Manchester United, let alone like the whole world. So I honestly don't know. You put me on the spot there. I don't know what to tell. I don't know. Who's your favorite footballer? Would you be able to tell? I don't want to play E5, but like E5 looks terrible. Like E5 is probably a terrible move. And I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it. Messi easily. Well, I have a personal vendetta. Vendetta sounds really cool. I have a personal vendetta against Messi. Messi cost Manchester United 2 Champions League titles at least. Do you know a lot of opening theory? I know a decent amount of opening theory, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I can't speak to that. I don't know. I know quite a few. What was the last FIFA you played? Wow, that's a $1 million question there. Last FIFA I played. Or I am mid-noughties. I don't remember which one. Mid-noughties. The first FIFA I ever played, I can tell you for sure, it was FIFA 05. In fact, I played Pro Evolution Soccer before I played FIFA. I played PS5 first. I remember it specifically. I played PS5 first, and then I played FIFA 05. Yeah. PS5, like, I know it may be just silly nostalgia speaking. Maybe. But I think PS5 is still the best PS game that they ever did. Just the amount of progress that was done technically, I think it was astonishing. I think it really was. Looks like in this otherwise drawn position is going to come down to like a time scramble. Although it does look like I look better on time. Not gonna lie. So eat all of my pawns. How about I eat some of yours? Nom 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 nom. Alright, it's gonna be a dirty flag again. Have you studied opening courses? No, I read books for openings, if that makes sense. GG Aditya. I think I think it played very well. If you weren't using an engine, but yeah, in all honesty, I think it was a good game. I think it put me under a lot of pressure. And I think it's at the end of the day just a bit of in a time situation saved me a little bit. Yeah. 3 plus 2. Yeah, KS is insisting on an increment. Well, you should know, KS, that, you know, I'm doing you a big favor. I don't play with increment. Was Adriano in the game? Which one? That was tense. It was, kind of, yes. Can I find you in like the quick access panel? No. I guess I'm gonna have to go to my friends list. Did chess.com recognize you as my friend already? Or it's still confused? I guess it's still confused. Could you please remind me how exactly your name is spelled? I remember it was like starting with K, but I forgot. Could you please do it again, because I can't find you in my friends for some reason. Your rook's on your 7th rank. Yeah, I know, right? Like I say, put the rooks on the 7th. Put the rooks on the 7th and you win the game. Simple as. Of course, it's not as simple usually, but yeah, put your rooks on the 7th and you win. Easy. 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 Also, just a reminder to all of you people out there, if you are enjoying the stream, please leave a like. It really makes a big difference, and I will be really, really, really grateful for it. And I'm giving you a friendly hug in exchange. Also, you know, go watch some of my other videos after the stream is done. Very educational, very nice. Also, thank you. Thank you very much. KS, could you please remind me your nickname, because I can't find it. Okay, I can actually do it the smart way. I can go to my like history. I can find you here. Yeah. Should have done it in the first place. What is your username? My username is there on the bottom. The Brazilian Inter Milan legend that retired early. No, I know of Adriano. I didn't understand the question as in was he in the game, like which game? The FIFA or the PS1? Either way, honestly I don't remember. I was very young. I was very young. The screen is blurry on my end, so I can't see. Ah, okay, makes sense. Maybe you just have a like stream quality issue. My username is xclam64. XKLAM60. There you go. Now playing a bit of a different line this time. Okay. Playing a bit of a different line. I think Queen B3 is the way to do it. If I remember correctly, you can allow this capture. You can allow it, and you'll be fine. Don't worry, Cookie. I will play you. I will play you. Don't worry about that, my friend. We're working towards you. The queue is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So yeah, that's fine. So, our pawn structure was not ruined. It was not ruined, which is good, I guess. Put the bishop somewhere where it can make sense. Let's put it here actually, try maybe exchange it off. This is my bad bishop, so I can try and exchange it off. Man, taking here looks ridiculous. It's really bad, so let's not do it. Let's not do it. Let's just play rook c1. Let's just play rook c1. And just chill. We can play like 95 if that's ever allowed. Have you watched Across the Spider-Verse? I'm gonna maybe disappoint you here. I'm just not a fan of like superhero stuff and Marvel in particular. Like I haven't never watched anything of the Marvel universe. Iron Man, Avengers, any of them. like your Thors and your Captain Americas. Never watched a single one of the like 30 something films. Ant-Man, no, none of that, none of that. And I know, I'm fully aware of how a phenomenon was the first one, and how it won the best animated picture, and how it's considered almost one of the best animated films of all time. And the recent one is also getting a lot of praise, I hear, which is awesome. It's just not my type of film. I like, I'm more of a DC guy anyway, but even then I'm not like a but yeah, just I know I'm missing out probably, but just can't get myself to watch it, to be honest. Unsubscribe, ban me from. But yeah, that's just how it is. All right, B4. Sorry, B5. Idiot. I mean, should I play this? I'm just trying to come up with a plan. Let's see. How about... No, this is stupid. I want to keep my pawns here for a while. I'm a minute down on time, which I don't like. Let's reroute the knight. 95 doesn't sound very tempting now. So let's find the knight another home. Find a knight another home. Let's try and redirect it. Uh-huh. Really pushing forward, I see. Really pushing forward. It was a drawish game. My knight moves were just unnecessary. Yeah, I felt like you pushed it a little bit too far with your knight. Yeah, some unnecessary checks. Some unnecessary checks, in my opinion. I think knight e7 check was unnecessary. You're blundering your queen for not watching that. Oh, that's really sad. I don't want to blunder my queen. I don't want to blunder my queen. All right, so what's happening now? I don't know. Play a4. Very aggressive. Play a4, see what happens. So en passant takes on c3. Which one is it gonna be? I don't know. Neither. Wow, would you look at that? But the bishop wants to go there, so f3 doesn't make any sense. How about we... I don't know what we should do. Let's say I need to watch my time. I need to like watch my time really massively. Time. Yep. So we can do this. Put a bit of pressure. We can like if we so wish. So it doesn't take my pawn. Okay. I'm gonna try maybe take yours at some point. My pieces are placed in a way that if, I'm not saying that's gonna happen, or even that I want it to happen, but if I were to attack on the king's side, I could do that. Like, my pieces can swing there very easily. Well, not anymore. It doesn't look like it. The material is equal. I arguably have a better bishop. Arguably. I don't know why I put my rook there, to be honest. Well, we'll maybe need to retreat it. Or not. Okay, wants my queen to get away. I can get away. That's fine. I can just chill for a little bit. Exchange of rocks, perhaps. Yep. Still equal material. My king is okay. The bishop is not covering my loft because it's the wrong colored bishop, so that's fine. This could be troublesome. This could be troublesome. This could be troublesome. Yeah. GG. All right. Yeah, just gotta watch your king a little bit. I think the queen went for too much. Yep, GG, my friend. GG. All right, so it looks like, in case I'm not missing anything, we've got 2 people left to play. We've got Cookie and we've got EXO, right? And this is all we're doing tonight. And we're gonna wrap this up after that too. Good night, it's already 12 p.m. Bye. Oh, thank you very much for coming, Aditya. And make sure to leave a like. You know, I played you and I beat you, so leave a like. You know, that's the price for losing. But yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I do enjoy your company. Please feel free to come back on Thursday. Same time. Okay, Cookie, done. Nice. Thank you very much. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Yep. All right. So, Cookie, you did leave me your nickname. I'm just trying to find it. There it is, Cookie363. Just remembered it. Do stream every 2 days. I kind of do. I do Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So there you go. Favorite Pokemon? I'm not a fan of Pokemons, to be honest. Like as a kid, in the mid-noughties, when the Pokemons were at their peak and everyone was doing everything with Pokemons, I was never a fan. I never bought it. But if you want me to give a Pokemon name, I can, like Charizard or whatever. Charizard is fine, in my opinion. Why not? All right. Let's challenge Cookie. He wants to be friends. That's very nice. Very nice. Let's go. Okay, so let's see what Cookie plays. Let's see how the cookie crumbles. Sorry, that was a very easy to get one to yeah. No. Were there any international players at the tournament? What do you mean by international? Like from other countries? Yes, there were plenty. There were plenty. So yeah. So the so-called Krejcik variation is actually a playable thing. So like you give up your pawn, but this is not how you play the Krejcik. So like my guess is Cookie just blundered the pawn there. So but it might surprise you, but Krejcik is actually playable. Black is better, but the position is tricky. I can actually show you what the Krejcik is about after the game if you're curious. Like lots of people from lots of countries play it. Honestly, lots of countries. Just exchange a bunch of pieces because I'm a coward. How clean are the streets in Poland? I like what's the reference point? I don't know. I don't know what to compare them with. I'm saying they're clean. I like just generally pretty clean. Like Belarusian streets are cleaner. Belarusian streets are like, this is not like being biased. Belarusian streets are some of the cleanest in the world. No joke, no exaggeration. But there is a caveat to that. There is a caveat to that. And it's very similar, not identical, but very similar caveat to the one in North Korea. Let that sink in. You know, if you're a tourist who goes to North Korea to what's the English name for Pyongyang? Pyongyang, right? I don't remember how you say that in English. Let's say like if you go to Pyongyang, it's gonna be clean there. But there's a caveat. There's a caveat. Massive caveat. Maybe not a lot of people visit Belarus. I would say it is a reason, but it's a very insignificant reason. I would say even if there were plenty of tourists in Belarus, it'd still be very clean. Very, very clean. Because of... let's just blunders the queen, I'm afraid. Because of how the streets are kept clean. That's the most important thing. It has nothing to do with, you know, people. Yeah. Basically, streets in Belarus are so almost supernaturally clean is because you will have so many people cleaning them at all times of the day, even late night and early morning. So many people, and not only do they get paid absolutely nothing, pretty much. That's why it's so easy for the government to maintain that cleanliness, is because the street cleaners, they get absolutely nothing, even though there are so many of them. And on top of that, there is also a tradition where people from other professions that work in state establishments, like teachers, for example, they do get to clean streets as well, just because they're told to. So yeah, like imagine you're like GG Cookie, GG. I think, you know, you played well for the rating. The rating suggests, you know, not that quality of play. I think you played well. I think all your mistakes just came down to straight basic blunders. Like this one, for example, this just blunders the queen. Yes, EXO, we are about to play. You're the next one in the queue. But yeah, it's like a piece hanging there, a pawn hanging there. So it's all about eliminating the blunders, watching your pieces, keeping them safe. But the Krejcik variation is actually this, if you guys are curious. So what Cookie played is still playable after knight takes, and the idea, the crazy idea, which you guys might not know about because you don't play the Elegant, is this one, bishop takes. That's the idea, because the king takes and the queen now charges in. Not with queen f3 check though, because the knight comes back to block. No, queen h5 check, g6 blocking, and now here. And now the pawn blocks and queen takes knight. That's the Krejcik variation. Now, the material is equal, right? The material is equal, and black cannot castle anymore, of course, and black's king is a little bit sus. But black is better and almost winning, literally. If I switch on the engine is going to favor black. For a very simple reason. Yes, black cannot castle. Still, after 6 moves, what has white done? Put the king in the center, the queen in the center. And it's black's turn to move, right? And black is going to be developing pieces, and black's development is just going to be better long term. And, you know, the king can castle itself sort of manually. So yeah, it's a funny variation, the Krejcik variation, but you know, yeah, black is totally fine. Black is better. So there you go. And yeah, EXO, it's time to play you, my friend. And I think this is going to be the last one of the stream. There you go. But yeah, EXO looks like it's playing right now. Yeah, I had no idea that was a thing. It's just blind my phone. Yeah, I don't want to like disrespect, but yeah, I was not expecting you to know that variation because of your rating. It's a bit of an obscure one. Like I very rarely see it. Let's say it's not the most popular one. But yeah, now you know. Now you know. All right, let me challenge. Oh, brilliant. What are you having for dinner later? I already had my dinner, actually. I am one of these people who eats very, very early. Let's play one more game. Nah, Georgie, I think I'll be done for tonight. Like after this one, I can still stay for a couple of minutes, just chat with you, answer some questions. But with regards to games, I think that's the last one. So yeah, you feel free to come back on Thursday. We can play again. Okay. I didn't play the Panov for absolutely no reason. I just didn't play it. I usually play C4, of course. Castle. I already had my dinner, and I had like a very plain dinner, nothing out of the ordinary, like rice with sausage. Eh. Your regular dinner, nothing fancy really. So yeah. Let's put the rock in the center. Very, you know, standard classical approach. Develop your pieces, castle. Put your rook in the center and join. You know, try and push for a win. Is there a Chinatown in Poland? Not that I know of. It's only 1:46 p.m. where I'm from. Yeah, I mean in America, of course, we're talking massive time difference. So did not take the probably one. Okay. Let me think. Like, okay, so this movie is probably gonna happen anyway. So yeah, of course, in India it's gonna be the reverse situation. It's almost 3 a.m. Gonna sleep after this one. You should probably sleep now. Don't wait for the stream to end. I don't think my stream is worth that attention. Although I'm grateful for it. Sorry. Yeah, where I am, it's just 15 to 9. So we're getting to closer to late night territory, but not there just yet. Not there just yet. Man, my position is kind of bad. Like this is hanging, and my knight is hanging. What's that all? Let's see. Actually, there is nothing to see. Just crap. Is there still what can we do? To try and find a creative idea. Creativity is not my strong suit. Actually, nothing is my strong suit. All right. Jesus Christ! Like none of the moves are good. Every move hangs something. It's ridiculous. Look, I have to do something. Like I can't play there or there. If I play rook there, then this still hangs. Look, I guess this is the best out of the terrible bunch. Is the nightlife scene near you good in Poland? I'm not a nightlife kind of person, but because I live literally in the center, in the city center. Then yeah, you know, with one of the liveliest streets in the whole city is just next door. So yeah, I do get a bunch of stuff, but I'm not like a nightlife kind of guy. I do appreciate the ambience though. As much as I don't do it, I do just appreciate the atmosphere. Just living around it is kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Well, what am I supposed to do in this scenario? There's not much I can do. The rating doesn't suggest this quality of play. Which is good. Which is good. And now wants to attack me. I don't know what to do. Resign. No, never resign. Sounds like a person with a bipolar disorder talking. Resign, not resign. Have you ever seen those videos where someone turns an emoji in a Polish flag? Poland real? No, I've never seen that. I don't know what you're talking about. Sounds like a lot of fun, but I've never heard of that. Never heard of that. I mean, I think just Poland, generally speaking, is a very easy... GG. Played too well. Too well for me. Yeah. Why was your rating so low, though? Interesting. Have you ever tried streaming on Twitch? I have been streaming on Twitch, actually. It's just that it's not easy to get people from YouTube to come to Twitch, so I decided to, you know, stream on YouTube instead. I like, before that, I've been streaming on Twitch for quite a while. When I came to Poland, I saw my car was stolen. What? Wait, what? Your car? What? Did you rent one or something? What? Yeah, GG, my friend. GG. GG. Yeah, much stronger than the rating suggests. I was just chilling. And I got caught off guard. Yeah. Alright. So, yeah, like I said, this is going to be the last one of the night. And let's face it, some of you guys already have it quite late where you are. Well, apart from Cookie, I guess, who's from America. But yeah. My rating is bad because I barely get rating points if I win. But that's not true. I mean, you get the same points as everyone else. It just means that you're going to have to, you know, climb for a while. But yes, it's 8 p.m. Well, I know it's 8 p.m. in like Tunisia, but you know, not in Asia. Not in Asia. All right, my beautiful people, I am super grateful for you coming here. It's been a real pleasure, and I do encourage you to come again on Thursday, same time, 5 p.m. UTC. Adjust to your time zone. And before you leave, I encourage you to leave a like on the stream for the final time if you haven't already. If you enjoyed it, if you didn't, you know, don't leave a like, surely. Why would you lie about that? But yeah, thank you very much for coming and playing and having chats. I will talk to you very soon, in 2 days' time. I will also release a video tomorrow. And yeah, in the meantime, I just wish you guys all the best. You know, to all of the unintentional gameplays out there, I'm sending much love, much support, and yeah, have a good one. See ya in 2 days' time, and watch some of my videos whilst waiting for the next stream. All right, bye. See ya. Cheers. Bye bye. All right.